Right. Should be all done. Thanks for setting me up with this place. I mean, it's not a problem, but are you sure you really want to live all the way up here? I mean, on the top floor of the old hotel? Yeah, even on the way here, people were staring at me like I was some monster. So, I'm sure. I'll live here, out of the way, away from children, so I don't scare any. It'll just take some getting used to, that's all. I mean, there's nothing other than that. You mean that my skull is exposed? Didn't think of that. I know, okay? In the meantime, I mean, you do have your mask. It's a bit of plastic, Ryan. I don't really feel like wearing it all the time. I mean, I can get something professional made, if you'd like that. I mean, I won't say no. If you can do that, I would appreciate it. Okay, good. I mean, any preference? I mean, something you want it to look like? I don't know. Honestly, I don't really care. Just anything less scary than this. I'd like to be able to walk around without people staring at me. Listen, David, I mean, people stare. I mean, I have half a burnt face. I mean, these things take getting used to, especially to people that have never seen anyone like that before. And in your case, they haven't. I mean, I haven't either. I know. I get that. It's just I don't want people to get used to it. I mean, I'm not too good with people anyway. In fact, I mentioned I haven't seen any in a while. I see my wound as somewhat of a disappointment. It's a shame I carry with me, a constant reminder that I couldn't save my wife. You honestly don't need to explain that to me, David, okay? I don't. That's your business. You don't need to tell me that, you know? I know I don't, but I wanted to get it off my chest. By saying it out loud, I guess. Anyway, I'd appreciate that mask, and if you'd let me know about jobs. I mean, there's plenty of openings, and I mean, there's one at the Yin Yang. The Yin Yang? What's that? Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention. That is the bar I told you about. Oh, so I could work behind the bar? Yeah, and clean tables, that kind of thing. I mean, it's not exactly glamorous, but I mean, none of the jobs really are. I'll take it. It's a pretty popular place. I mean, there's lots of people, and considering, you don't want people to see you, well, I'll get my mask before I start working. Where do I sign up? Oh, just head to the Yin Yang. It's literally, if you go down the stairs, not the fire escape, but down the actual stairs, and go out the door, if you face opposite the street, then you go, if you just take the right, you'll find the building. It has a massive yin yang on the front. It's pretty obvious. Then, when you go in, just ask to speak to Emmett and Lou. And, I mean, they're pretty much the people that are in there the most, because they're the owners, obviously. So if you just ask to speak to them, and then, obviously, they'll maybe ask you a few questions, get you to fill out a form or something like a contract, and that's pretty much it. Then you got the job. I'll do that. Thanks. And, really not a problem. And if you need anything, I live down in Hillbourne. If I do, I'll make sure to ask for directions. Thank you again, not only for taking me to this vacant hotel, but to this community. And I look forward to starting my new life. It's really not a problem. I'm happy to help. And, I guess just have a nice day. Maybe wear the mask if you want to when you go out, and just maybe go around and introduce yourself to people. I mean, explain how you got your wound and how you feel about it, maybe, and then maybe people be a little bit more understanding. I mean, like I said, there are plenty of people here with different kinds of wounds. I mean, we've got people with eye patches, people with one eye, people with burns, people, all kinds of things. So really just speak to a few people here and see what they all say about it, and that's pretty much all you can do, I guess. So like I said, if you need anything, I live down in Hillbourne, which is literally it's a fair way away, I guess. But it's a little bit of a walk. You know, it's literally just outside of the city, and then you just follow the street straight down, and then you find yourself. It's an old prison, so you know I'm kind of working on making it look a little bit less like a prison and more like an actual home. I'm sort of hoping to paint a few things, and anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'll leave you to setting up here. If you need any furniture, there are stores. Right, I say stores. You haven't got a job yet, but you did get the money when you, or the coin, whatever, when you first got here. We gave you some. Obviously, we give that to everyone when people join. So you got a little something something when you first join us. If you do want any furniture made, there's a woodwork shop, or just basically just a. We've got lumberjacks basically, and there's a shop. I can't actually remember exactly what it's called, but it's the owner is a guy named I remember now. It's called Welch Lumber because the owner is Bobby Welch. He basically, if you want any furniture made or anything made from wood, anyway, he's the guy to go to. The shop is actually in the city. So yeah, pretty much. If you, like I said, I'm just repeating myself now. I'm still sort of getting used to being the guy that introduces people to the community. So sorry about that, but anyway, I'm gonna head off. I've got someone else I need to speak to. So have a nice day, and I will see you around. Hopefully in the bar too. Even though I don't really go there because I don't drink alcohol. But yeah, okay. I don't know why I make everything so awkward. Alright, okay. Wow, these buildings, some of these are ready to collapse at any point. So I've been going around and working out which buildings were best to just let fall, and for the most part, a few have been. Oh, I'd never even noticed that. It's an SOS sign on top of that roof. Must have been there for a while, but yeah, we just see which buildings are really destroyed, which ones we need to take down mostly. I mean, it takes a long time to get the buildings to fall without letting them destroy anything else. I mean, we nearly destroyed the highway once, so not very good. But anyway, oh wait, I went up to the roof because I needed to go down the fire escape, okay. Right, the fire escape is just so much easier. But anyway, I'm trying to figure out what way would be the fastest to get back to Hillbourne, because I need to speak to Alison. I think it would be past the club and under the highway. Oh, don't want to go in there. Broken windows. There's loads of broken windows. I don't know. But yeah, that would definitely be the fastest way. So that's where I'll go. Right, okay. Gotta get my steps in, I guess. I mean, exercise is always good, especially for keeping on your toes. Right, okay. There we are. And now, okay, so if we're gonna head off this way, I could go this way. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Otherwise, I could have gone all the way through the city, but looks like Joey is in the club. He has taken it upon himself to rework the club, and I'm not exactly sure how it'd work, or if it would even work. I mean, a club, fair enough, but I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be able to. I think it's going to be quite difficult for him to find willing workers for the club. I mean, people behind the bar is fair enough, but for the entertainment, I don't know. I don't really want to get into it. I don't really want to know, to be fair. I mean, none of my business, I guess. I know people like that, and that's their job, I guess, or whatever. I don't really want to get into it. The club, if it opens, it opens. If he finds people to work there, he finds people to work there. But actually, I'm pretty sure I could work out someone that would work there. I mean, we've got Brock, who is plenty happy with taking his shirt off. But, you know, okay, I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to stop talking to myself now. Right, we're almost there. Just got to pass the terrible pharmacy. Okay. It's kind of weird how this is like a little town area, and what's that sign say? Olympus, yeah. It's kind of weird. There's two houses, a pharmacy, and a gas station, and this is Terraville. This is Terraville, just these two houses, and the two places, but then we've got Stone Hollow down there, then obviously Hillbourne down here, then we've got Gavin's Ranch, then we have obviously Greenport, but within Greenport, I believe the houses that there's a few houses on the street near the pool. Can't actually remember what the place is called, but it's got a name as well, so there are plenty of places here with names, so, I mean, then we've got Olympus City, obviously, so, I don't know, we're working on uniforms, actually, for the police department, so, that could be quite interesting, but we're just gonna, there we are, nearly there. Hopefully, Alison should be done contacting the other communities by now about, our little problem, and then hopefully they all contacted back, or as many as possible anyway, so, there she is, still on the radio, hopefully finished. Hey, Alison. Right, it's done. No, thank you. Who did you manage to contact? Everyone, pretty much every community we've ever spoke with and dealt with have been warned that we're letting him free, and to not let him join them, of course. Okay, good. I guess he'll just have to figure out how to live alone. Or join the Aces. Yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem. I mean, I'd imagine they aren't too happy with him. I mean, considering that him betraying us also then ended up with them losing loads of people because we killed them all, but yeah, I don't think the Aces would be too happy with him right about now, I guess. But we can't be sure. No, I know. If he causes any more problems for us, I mean, I think we're all in agreement that he'll have to get the death penalty. It would have been the easier option if we'd have done that straight away, but guess Luna just wanted him to know how it feels to have no one. Yeah, Luna is very fun like that. Oh, I know. Best to stay on a good side. So, when are we releasing Morgan? In a few days. I mean, just to give us time to prepare some things. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what we need to prepare. I don't really want to just let him out of the gates and let him walk off on his own. I kind of want to blindfold him and take him really, really, really far away from here so that he can just start over and, you know, be alone or whatever, die, whatever the hell he wants to do. If he wants to live alone, if he wants to make his own community, I don't really care. You know, it's just for him to do, you know? Understood. Well, I did my part. I've warned people. Anything else you need? No. I think that is actually all. Thank you, Alison. Anytime. And, I'll see you around. If I, need anything, I know where you are, so... And same goes for you. If you need anything, you know where I am, but... Right, I guess, considering it's my kind of day off, I mean, now that I've got back from the recruitment, which didn't last very long, I guess it's time to start working on decorating Hillbourne and making it look less like a prison.